Hi Scorpio, welcome to your July 2021 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Scorpio. This will not resonate with every Scorpio that watches this message, and as this reading is general, not every single message in this reading may be for you. Please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone who needs to hear that message. And if you do not resonate at all with this reading, Scorpio, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Scorpio. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Scorpio and cross watchers that energy is fluid. This means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles as you listen to the reading, if that resonates with your specific situation the most. Alright Scorpio, let's get started. Alright, so Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know right now about their love life? Children. Your love life is being affected by children and then attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay. So, I mean, there's a lot of different things this could mean with the children card, and this reading is general. So again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So for some of you, obviously, you could be finding out that you're pregnant, that you're starting a family with someone. Others of you, this could involve someone that you have children with, perhaps. This energy that is coming through that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you at this time, whether you're together or separate. But I gotta say, for the majority of you guys, probably like 90% of you guys, with this children card, there's someone who, when you guys met, I believe you were attracted to their energy because they were kind of confident, they go with the flow, they live life to its fullest, and they have this kind of, I wouldn't say cocky energy to them per se, but this very high belief of themselves in some sort of way, or just like the confidence is what really attracted you. But they're kind of emotionally immature. They're kind of emotionally unavailable, perhaps, for some of you. But there is some sort of conflict here within the connection between the two of you, or the attraction between the two of you very strongly. And it's coming into play here, realizing, can this person meet my needs? Can this person step up and be the lover and the partner that I want them to be? Is this realistic? I almost feel with this children card, like, there's a lot of fantasies around being with this person, or they fantasize about being with you, these daydreams, imaginations, but like, with who they are, is this really realistic to have? Should I hold out for this person? Is this, I feel some of you are really at this point right now in your love life deciding to keep someone or to move on. And it's due to what hasn't happened. It's due to what they haven't been able to do for you, and if that's something you can accept, or is it something that you're gonna be patient with to see if it can grow, kind of like that children energy. You could be dealing with someone a lot younger than you, or you're a lot younger than this person. There could be a huge age difference between the two of you as well. Someone loves animals. Someone could have a dog, and that could resonate for someone, or you could be born year of the dog, perhaps, for some of you in Chinese astrology as well. I'm also feeling this energy for some of you that someone's sibling has a lot of opinions about this connection. And I'm getting that someone could be a twin. I don't know. Maybe you could have Gemini in your chart, or you're connected to a Gemini. But I'm picking up on twin energy as well, or maybe the person you're connected to is a twin. But yeah, you guys are very attracted to each other. I mean, physically, you guys meet each other's criteria of what you find attractive. Someone really loves the perfume, the cologne, or the shampoo that you use as well. They think you smell fantastic, or maybe you like theirs as well. So let's go ahead and see what the tarot has to say to get a bit deeper into this. Ooh. Yeah, should I stay or should I go? That's the thing. 8 of Cups, Pisces energy. You could be dealing with a Pisces. You could have Pisces in your chart. It does not have to be the case in order for this to resonate. Wow. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Sun. Leo energy. I mean, I just feel, especially with this attraction card here, like from the moment they saw you, the moment they met you, and you felt the same way, Scorpio, it's like this automatic like fire and desire for one another. You guys could have met in the summertime, June, July, August of any year, but really you guys have had great times with this person, and I feel the memories of those times where you really did enjoy yourself, where you had a lot of fun, but where they made you very happy, that's kind of what's still making someone wonder if it's still worth holding on to despite the challenges that we have met in this connection. Again, like with that energy I was kind of picking up on in the beginning of the YouTube reading, someone that is a lot of fun to be around. Someone does live life fully each and every day, and they could be a bit of risk takers, or they could have like this energy about them where they just don't care what people think and they do what they want to do. And there's something that really drew someone in because of that energy, whether that's your energy or their energy, Scorpio. But the thing is that there has been some issues that haven't been addressed, and I wonder if it comes from a place because it hasn't been spoken about, and because it hasn't been spoken about with the King of Swords, it's kind of created some sort of resentment. But there's a lot of confusion here on what to do. What about this person makes me feel so strongly attracted to? And you know, with the Sun card here, I do feel that there is sort of some like realization here, illumination here. And because of that, I do feel there's a soulmate connection. Now, you'll hear a lot of readers use the term soulmate. This is what soulmate means to me. Soulmate could be a lover, a family member, a friend that illuminates something about yourself or about your life and what you want in life, and helps you evolve into your highest, greatest good for this soul path on the journey you're in this lifetime. And I feel through this connection, Scorpio, you've done that for each other in some sort of way. You have illuminated something about yourself. They've had illuminations about themselves because of this connection with you. And I gotta say, with whoever's going through this decision, it is a hard one to make, because I feel the scales here, and I don't know if someone has Libra in their chart, but it's like the scales are pretty evenly balanced as far as the goods and the bad part of this connection. But some of the bad is just really bothering someone. But I wonder if you were to just talk about it and bring it up, would it resolve a lot of the issues that are going on in this connection? And I also feel someone hasn't talked about it because they're afraid that is what will make someone walk away. And if that's the case for someone out there, I need to ask this question: is it worth keeping them in if you are afraid to speak your truth, thinking that that is what's going to ruin the connection? If that's the case, then maybe it is best to leave this behind. But I feel someone has pulled back from this connection to really analyze, to really reflect if this is something worth keeping. So I hope in some way this reading will help you come to that decision. But let's go ahead and dive deep into this. So what's crossing this is the Eight of Cups, Pisces energy. Yeah, you know, even looking at this image, someone is really thinking about leaving, just putting it all behind, not feeling emotionally fulfilled from how long this has been going on for. But you see the masculine kind of holding the feminine there, being like, don't go, stay, I promise I'll be better, I promise I'll step up. And I don't know if this is a conversation you've had, or it's just like the energy around it is something like this. Because I really do feel there are feelings between the two of you. But there is an issue of the compatibility of it as far as what I emotionally need and what you can emotionally give to me. This person has bought you, or you've bought this person, like their favorite flowers before. They knew what it was and they went out to buy them for you. I don't know if it was like Valentine's Day or some sort of special gift. And I'm seeing like baby pink roses, but then I also heard yellow roses. Don't know if that will resonate with anyone. Doesn't have to, but I kind of want to see what this is going on. Why someone is at this conflict here with the Eight of Cups. King of Swords. King of Swords is coming out twice. Strong Aquarius energy. So this is what I kind of feel for someone that needs to hear this. And I'm a water sign, so I totally connect, right? And actually, I have my Pluto in the 8th house in the sign of Scorpio. So I know I feel a lot of Scorpio energy. But there is someone here, whether it's you or the other person, that does not communicate their needs. And kind of expects the other person to pick up on it. And sure, someone can have strong water in their chart, but really, water signs have a tendency to do this. Where we pick up on people's energy so easily, we kind of expect everyone else to do so, and that's not always the case. I feel the person you're dealing with is just very objective, very detached, and until you bring something to the forefront, they're just not going to know. So I do feel there is some sort of communication that has to happen between the two of you in order to clear a lot of these things up. Because with the King of Swords in the upright, I do not feel this person's a liar. I don't feel this person is hiding anything. But they are someone who will not pick up on people's emotions. So if there's change that needs to happen in this, the conversation needs to be said. Someone could be in law enforcement, or could be a lawyer, work in the criminal justice system perhaps. Let me get another card. Five of Wands. Yeah, there's been a lot of inner conflict about this. Suppressed resentment about... I even feel for someone out there, it's kind of like this person separates the connection between the two of you in their friend group, and it's like they'll go out with their friends, hang out with their friends, and not always invite you, and you feel some type of way about that. But yeah, I feel lately it's been a bit of trouble in paradise because of these conflicts that have happened, Leo energy, that haven't been spoken about or said. And the moon. Wow, Pisces energy, Cancer energy. So we have the sun and the moon here in this reading. Very, very powerful masculine and very, very powerful feminine energy here. And with the sun and the moon in a love reading, not only is it soulmate, it's so much more. Someone is solely the divine feminine and the divine masculine in this connection here. And with such strong polar energies, it could come into conflict if it's not worked with or discussed. I feel this can really work should the conversation be had. Conversation be said. What makes you feel uncomfortable? What are you annoyed with? What have you felt hasn't been resolved? And what can you speak on? And with the moon, this is part of the attraction here that is associated or correlated with this card. I mean, spiritually, telepathically, you guys are connected. You have telepathic messages sent to one another that they're kind of freaked out by. They don't understand why all of a sudden, they daydream, fantasize about you, even dream about you. And they're so not into that type of energy that you are in, Scorpio, of deep intuition, deep sensitivity. But your energy of this is what's kind of awakening them in their own way. But there's a lot of fears here too of what if they're doing something behind my back? What if they are, why is there so much issues here all of a sudden is kind of what I'm picking up on. But Scorpio, listen to your intuition, your powerful intuition about this more than the fears. Because I think in some way, Scorpio, this person is bringing about a lot of subconscious beliefs about love or about yourself within this connection. And you're doing the same to them. You mirror each other. But what to do about it? So crowning this is the King of Swords. Aquarius energy. Yeah, I just do feel that someone here feels like they've been putting out a lot more vulnerability than the other person. But again, I don't feel it comes from a place of not caring. It comes from a place of they're just very analytical, very logical, and they don't tap into their emotions and their sensitivity as much as you do. But crowning this, you guys need to talk, period. If someone wants this to last, if someone wants this to endure, I really do feel that for those of you that have resonated with this thus far, you can have this conversation with this person. But then again, it's how are they going to receive it? I just feel someone thinks that someone's just emotionally closed off. But should this be brought to their awareness, I think that they will ponder it and think about it, Scorpio, because they do have a strong attraction towards you. And no one else has opened them up this way, the way you have. Because you see, this guy's looking kind of gruffy, whatever, right? But look, his feet, I know it's kind of a weird image, but his feet is still touching her. I still feel you. I still have that connection. I get you, despite the energy of my protection I put forward of not wanting to dive super deep into this, not wanting to discuss all the emotional substance behind it, but I'll be willing to, should we open that conversation. Reading this is the Six of Cups, Scorpio energy. Some of you could possibly even be dealing with another Scorpio, perhaps. There's a lot of memories here. You guys have had this journey for a while. A few years is what I'm hearing for some of you. And again, this is what I'm saying with the sun, the memories of what you two have. That's what's just reminiscing about those times. You know that there's so much positive energy behind this, that there is good in this, and that you guys have had times that will make this bond so strong, or have made it up to this point. The chemistry, the attraction, it's not just based on sex, it's not just based on physical appearance, it's based on the bond you have had up until this point. And again, it may be hard to talk about the feelings and emotions behind it, but in those moments where you did have the time of your life with this person, the laughs, the experiences, that bond was felt. And it wasn't said, but it was strongly felt on both ends. I don't know, this is so random, but I'm picking up on someone that has like very colorful socks, or like socks that have a lot of patterns or prints on them. Don't know if that will resonate with anyone. You or the other person perhaps, does not have to be the case. So in the recent past, we have the Seven of Cups. Scorpio energy. This is where the confusion comes in. This is where the what ifs come in. Should I's? Could we's? How do we's? But the thing is that this is all, with the Seven of Cups, yes, it's a water cup energy, but I also feel a lot of air energy. So when the emotions and the thoughts come together in a very chaotic way, it sends someone into an unbalanced energy here. And maybe, you know, things have kind of plateaued between the two of you from once where it was so strong, the passion was strong, the chemistry, the pull was so, you know, uncontrollable. It's gone to a point where it's like still waters, and that may be confusing someone here. But see that little scar on that guy's abdomen? I think, Scorpio, should someone emotionally open up the way you've been waiting for them to, they're going to reveal a lot that will make sense. Certain past experiences, perhaps even traumas that have made them so guarded up until this point, or not able to discuss on things and feelings that they suppress a lot, Scorpio. They suppress a lot. And I feel it doesn't have to do with you, but it kind of bleeds out in the connection from that pattern that was developed because of it. But there's a lot of emotions here involved. And there's a lot of care here. But there's still that feeling within someone of, but I need more. Okay, sorry. My battery died. I had to put a new battery in. But where we left off, I need more, right? And again, you pick up that there's something, I wouldn't say off, but there's something that they're not fully revealing. There's something that you know deep, deep down they're either not talking about, confronting. And with this, you know, with children, like maybe this is something that stems from childhood. And maybe there's something that they had experienced in childhood that maybe they haven't told you about. And once you knew it, it would make sense. Or even just a pattern that was developed from their childhood. A need to stay strong because they couldn't be vulnerable. They couldn't emotionally express their needs, their wants, their desires, because it was either not heard or not acted on, so they learned to just keep it all in and carry through. But they need to know that they don't have to be that way with you. You know, it's like with the sun and the moon here too, I feel both of you are, even though you could have the same hobbies and interests, like you are in different, I would say opposites perhaps, like of how you emotionally run and how they logistically run, or, you know, just very different in the way that you communicate and you feel and you act. But those differences is what brings the best out of each other. And that's why, I mean, despite everything that's been going on, the tension and even the worry if I should totally leave or stay, I really do feel this can work should these all be brought to light, should these all be spoken on and felt and heard and said. I think there's a very, very strong bond between the two of you that can last through anything. And for a lot of you, I feel that this is just one of those times where there's a dip in the road, but you'll make it through it. I you know, that's just my feeling of it straight up. But what you need to know about this, the Hermit card, Virgo energy. So for some of you, maybe someone's pulled back a bit. Someone has, maybe there's a break going on between the two of you, or again, just the energy has been pulled back just to really reflect and analyze, to decide. Like, I don't know, I just feel there's a decision that needs to be made. And if you haven't heard from them, Scorpio, I feel this is why they've pulled back. Is because they're also deciding, up to this point, will we make it through this? Will we last? Can we grow through our hurts and our traumas or the differences that we're experiencing now? And someone maybe has been, been put on hold, time out, whatever the case is, right? But just to really then see and reflect, what can I do? What have I done that made someone second guess my thoughts and my feelings and my motivations? And is it something I can change and outgrow, or is it something that is a part of me, and because of that, how can we accept that and move forward with it? A lot of reflection here. And I have to say too, they're reflecting so strongly because they care. Whether it's you, them, both of you. You care deeply about each other. And that's why there is such a profound energy around this of, I want to make this work. Can we make this work? How can we make this work? Or if we can't, how do I move forward and move on for that one question in someone's head? I just want to clarify the Hermit super quickly. The Knave of Pentacles. Wow. And the Knight of Swords. Okay, so if you guys haven't talked or haven't been speaking or been kind of quiet with one another, the conversation, someone wants to have it. But with the Knave of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, they want to make a change. They want to make a difference in this. And I feel that they're going to offer something to you, Scorpio, in order to plant those seeds, to grow it, because I really do feel that they want this with you. And if there has been something disrupting this, they want to make the changes. They want to learn from this. They want to grow from this. And even mature. Knave of Pentacles could also indicate offers being given. A solution. They're trying to think of a solution here, or you are, without leaving this all. To see the likely outcome from this, Scorpio, what they're likely to do about this, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. But before we go, I will pull a card from the Hidden Truth Oracle here. And I'm going to ask Spirit if there's anything else that they haven't told you, that they haven't said, that they think about with this connection with you. We both know I am not the one for you. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Wow, okay, so Scorpio, for some of you, I feel that, again, there's like an issue of compatibility here, being so different from one another. And Scorpio, even for some, like they've just emotionally closed off because of that, or because of the worry of that, and because they think that they can't be the people for you. And so if you are experiencing that emotional closed off, it has a lot to do with what they think about themselves and what they can provide for you. And if you haven't heard from this person, they're trying so hard to let this go, but can't. And others of you, I just feel this is what's going on in the subconscious or in the mind of someone here that is really making them guess this, but still not talking about it. Like, yeah, despite our differences, we can still work on this. We can still heal this. We can compromise. We can accommodate. But you have to meet me halfway here. And if you just push me away, there's going to be a bitter taste in my mouth because of it. Open up to me. Tell me. And I will do my best to understand. I will do my best to heal and hear you out. But only if you decide to do so. Wow. So to see the likely outcome from the Scorpio, what's likely to happen, what's likely to evolve, what's likely they're likely to do, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. If you'd like to join me there, open up the description box and you'll find a link to Vimeo, which will take you to the reading. But if this is where we depart, Scorpio, I hope that this has resonated with you in some way. given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to your love life? If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, very quickly, do you want to win a free 30-minute reading with me? I do not provide personals, but what I do is hold a monthly contest to select one lucky subscriber to win a free 30-minute personal reading with me. If you're interested in seeing how you can enter to win, open up the description box, scroll down a bit, and you'll find the rules of entry there in case you're interested. I love you, Scorpio, very much. And I'll see you next time. Take care, Scorpio.